Hi my lovely Cancerians, how are you? This is going to be your love tarot reading for the first half of March. I realise we're nearly at the close of the first half of March, but I suppose time is fluid and this could resonate a couple of weeks ago, this could resonate in a couple of weeks to come. So just take it how it does fit into your story, I suppose, and narrative, and I hope that it does in some regards. If it doesn't, maybe some of the other videos will. So if you've got strong signs in any of their placements, then have a look at your natal chart and maybe watch those videos. Likewise, if you're dealing with a certain sign, maybe watch that video and that might resonate. So this one should resonate if you've got Cancer as your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Likewise, if you're cross-watching, it could resonate for you. So I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards and then we're going to clarify. So I'm going to pull 3 from the Rider-Waite tarot deck. One for your recent past, one for your present, and one for your near future. Okay? In love. So what does Cancer need to know the first half of March in love? Let us know what Cancer needs to know the first half of March in love. What does my babies, Cancers, need to know for the first half of March in love? Okay, so for your recent past, Cancer, for your present, and your future. Okay, so in your recent past, the 10 of Wands, okay, in your present, Judgment, and in the near future, the King of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Okay, so yeah, look, Cancer, I'm not sure what's happened. I know you've had some anxiety, some grief, some loss, some sadness, and literally you are carrying a weight with you now in regards to some situation in love, or this could be your partner feeling this way about you. In your recent past, you've carried it, okay? You've gone through something here, something happened, and there's some regrets, there's some remorse, you're carrying some baggage, anxiety, definitely. At present moment, these people are throwing their hands up into the sky, waiting for judgment to happen, waiting for a resolve. Is this partner going to come back into my life? Are we going to be together? Is that something I want? You could be separated, you could be at a distance. It really is about 2 parties, something that separates them in the middle, and basically what's meant to be coming into the flux of it, I suppose. So with the Knight of Pentacles coming forward, I feel like someone's going to come forward and make you an offer, or this could be the energy that you are now in. Like maybe you now feel like you can go forward and offer something to someone. Likewise, this could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I often see the Knight of Pentacles as Capricorn. I don't know why, but either way it's a strong, stable, steady offer. So yeah, we're going to clarify. Cancer, you could, like what I'm seeing before we clarify, I suppose, what I'm seeing is that you were somewhat burdened by something that happened, okay, in your recent past, and now at the moment you're kind of waiting for something to happen, something to come of this, some judgment to be made. So maybe something didn't work out and now you're kind of wondering what will work out for you. You're waiting maybe for a resolution in some regards, and I think in the future then either a new person is coming in for you, Cancer, or this is someone coming back, or likewise this could be you making an offer to someone from the past or a new somebody. So obviously there's 2 stories there. I do see some forgiveness about a situation here, which is a really good sign, and obviously the offer is a good sign as well. So while you were feeling this way in the past, these are good cards that signify some sort of resolution and going forward, I suppose. So let's clarify without further ado. What does Cancer need to know in love the first half of March? Let us know what Cancer needs to know in love the first half of March. What does Cancer need to know in love first half of March? What does Cancer need to know in love of March. Okay, so for your recent past, for your present, and your future. And as always, Cancer, I need to get a table because I have to adjust the camera. Okay, so in your recent past, the world, okay, this is, in this deck, this is also the Ace of Pentacles. Or the world in this deck, sorry, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So, okay, so yeah, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. At least they're showing up for you in your recent past, and there's some synergy with regards to your future for this person potentially showing up for you. Otherwise, this could just signify that this person, regardless of their sign, like, was your world, okay, and something happened in the relationship to cause this kind of grief, sadness, loss, anxiety. And now basically it's kind of where that is at the moment, okay, where that fallout is. So in your present, the moon, okay, the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I think this is something that either you're going to walk towards or walk away from. The moon in the Rider-Waite Tarot is, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it has 8 cups positioned, and very clearly in this kind of section there's one missing, and literally there's a person who's dressed in red and he's walking away from the cups and he's taking his cup with him, basically his 9th cup. And there's a moon, and the moon is looking very sad, but in this deck I do think it's about contemplation. It's about really just looking for guidance. Like, it's what you think about at night, when you go into your solitude and you kind of ponder over the days, your experience of the day. So yeah, like, I do think, especially with the original Rider-Waite, it's about leaving something, saying goodbye to something, or in a positive way, it's leaving something behind in order to go towards something else, okay? So with this card showing up here as an offer, Judgment here with the separated parties, with the 8 of Cups and the moon, the world, Ace of Pentacles, and this frustration, anxiety, pain, whatever this was that happened in the recent past, I do think that your partner or you are possibly thinking about going back to this, okay? So in the near future, to clarify, yeah, look, the 3 of Pentacles, okay? This is all about building, okay? There's 3 people in this tarot card, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's 3 people involved. It doesn't have to be a third party situation at all. It could just literally be this, someone is the architect and this is a couple, and they're literally building up their lives together. So that's what this means. So I do think that this is positive. I think something is being left in the past, and it's to do with this reckoning, this judgment that's being made. Someone's made a decision, or is making a decision at this present time in order to go forward and build into the future. So whether this is you or your partner, Cancer, I nearly called you Capricorn, I'm really sorry. It's really positive, okay? So you guys have nothing to worry about in March, I don't think. And again, I do apologise that this is so late. I just have been up to my eyes, really. So yeah, so I'm going to clarify a few more cards here. What does Cancer need to know? March in love. Let us know what Cancer needs to know. March in love. What does Cancer need to know? In love. Your recent past, your present, your future, Cancer. So in your recent past, the Knight of Swords. In your present energy, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, matching this energy. And okay, in the future, the Seven of Swords. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is where it gets tricky and also interesting. Okay. Okay, whether this is you or your partner, I feel like someone legged it. Okay, someone just did a full-on runner from this relationship, even though it was the world. It meant the world to them, was the Ace of Pentacles. which left the other party feeling this way, okay? Or it was causing this runner person, the person who did the running, like they were feeling this way, and that's why they had to go. Okay, so they were, something in this relationship just wasn't satisfactory. Something about this was bringing on this anxiety and fears and just generating this. So even though even though conversely, like this was the world, this meant the world, this someone, they still ran away from it. Okay, they took swift action. All of these thoughts that they were having caused them in the recent past to run away from the relationship. Okay, so I think then they got contemplative, whether this is you or them, Cancer. I think it might be you. I don't know why. It could be the other party, unless you might have some earth in your chart. Okay, if you do, I reckon this is you. If not, then this could be the person that you're dealing with. Okay, because there's a lot of earth here, a lot of earth, and this is really about, like, the Knight of Pentacles, all these earths. It's about stability. So someone didn't feel stable in this relationship. It caused them to run away. It caused them to get a bit panicky. So even though this person meant the world to them. So anyway, they got contemplative, and with Judgment here caused them to really get contemplative and really figure out, you know, for themselves what they want going forward. So I think in this period, this is the present. So I think right now, or recently enough, this person has had an awakening, or this could be you, Cancer, again, a realization that this person is their world, okay, and they want to be with them, and they're thinking then they've made up their mind and they want to go forward and offer this stability in this connection. And moving into the future, they genuinely do, and they come forward with an offer. Cancer, it could be you again, or your partner. The only thing that is kind of really throwing me, not really in how I'm thinking, I pretty much tell, like, I have pretty much a good idea what this could be, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords is this tricky little trickster of a card. I'll just show you that card. This someone is running away with the thoughts. They're not communicating, they're not offering truth, they're being deceptive, they're not offering clarity in a relationship, but they're being called out. Okay, and I think in the future, in order to build, Cancer, whether this is you, if it was you who ran away from this connection in the past, you need to offer this person truth now in order to bring this stability forward and build with this person. Likewise, this could be your partner. Maybe they were being deceptive in the past and not really telling you how they felt or which way they wanted this to go forward. But in order for this to come back, you know, this truth needs to be on the table. Okay, both parties need to be honest and clear about what they want. So Cancer, if this is you that ran away in the past, again, you need to be honest with your partner, and you basically need to let them know why you freaked out and why you ran away from the connection, or this is them and they need to do that. So I'm going to pull one more card for anything you might need to know about the start of March, or again, time is fluid. So what does Cancer need to know in March? Cancer, that's beautiful. Ten of Cups. Okay, this person is a soulmate, this person is who you love, this person is your person, Cancer, okay, or you're their person. So again, whether it was you that had a bit of confusion here, or them, I think you've realised, or they've realised, that you're meant to be together and you're going to come forward, or they're going to come forward and salvage this relationship, which is really, really lovely in March. Okay, so Cancer, that was your reading. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want more from me, I'll stay encouraged by if you hit the subscribe button on my channel. I'm new to YouTube. I'm starting to build up that subscribe list, but obviously this takes time, and it is just, you know, hearing that people want this and people want more readings from me. Okay, so again, I'm going to leave it there, and again, I'm sorry for the delay, and your part 2 of March readings will be very prompt after this. Okay, so I'll see you then, and take care.